Hello, my name is Robin Moore, and amongst other things, I'm the Civil Defence Community Response Coordinator for Porirua Bay.
Hi, I'm Senior Constable Robert Gregory, and I'm a member of the Cannons Creek NPT team.
Kia ora. My name's Terry Ryan, and I'm the coordinator of the Porirua Community Guardians.
Talofa lava mālori soifua. My name is Lepo Kentasi, and I'm the Junior Neighbourhood Sport Coordinator, based here at the Cannons Creek Police Base.
Kia ora. My name's Tay Marson. I'm the manager of Waitangitua Action Group, and this is my co-worker, Karina Ratner. We hold a contract with Porirua City Council, cleaning graffiti off in our community.
Talofa lava. My name is Saucy Annandale. I'm the principal of Russell School, based in Cannons Creek, Porirua.
Porirua Vikings Rugby League Community Club, because that portrays the amount of work that we actually do in the community. Well, we invest a lot of time and effort and money into our younger players, who we put through driver's licensing courses, and subsequently to that they end up getting their learners licenses, and there's many that have had their learners licenses and then we've then put them through onto their restricted as well.
The community seemed to be asking for a bit more of a proper planned approach, so got together a small team and we prepared, with community input and collaboration, we prepared this little baby, which is the Porirua Bay Emergency Plan. And what this has done to make Porirua a safer city is it's actually helped us as a community identify the real risks that are present here. Things like floods that actually not many other people realise happen, but there's certain areas in our catchment where we get flooding on a fairly regular basis, and we know about that, so these sorts of things need to be identified.
The neighbourhood support program has been running now within the area, and ideally in the primary schools, for 2 years now. One of the things that have been really effective with the program is that we get to build relationships with our local primary schools and offer support for their pastoral care of their own neighbourhoods.
Our role in the Guardians is to be the eyes and the ears for the police and the City Council, and in such role we report damage, minor infringements of the law. We wear a distinctive uniform, which you can see, and that's to assist the public recognise us and come to us for assistance.
A lot of street makeovers with Housing New Zealand, ACC, PCC. I suppose what it's about is a lot of agencies in Porirua coming together, collaborating as one whānau, and working together to make our community a better place, safer.
We're really proud of our city Porirua because last year, 2 years ago, we started a battle with a liquor store that was less than 50 metres from our school gate. There was a lot of damage to our school property. There was a lot of drunk people around, which produced really bad role models for the children. And there was a lot of damage and nuisance at night to the local community that live in the neighbourhood.
We've made a huge reduction not only in crime but safety. People in the east now feel a lot safer. We work with our local agencies. We work with them very closely. We're all trying to deal with the same families to do the same job, make Cannons Creek a better place to live.
Relationships going on with ACC, where we work in the homes of our families. We go in there and we have a list of things that we go through with the family to identify hazards and things that are unsafe in their home, and give them a certain amount of money to help them fix that with ACC.
We've got a tsunami zone down at the beach. There's quite a few residential homes down there, and it was a really great idea to perhaps put together, according to this anyway, an evacuation plan for that beach area.
In the holidays, school holidays, we patrol school grounds in the community and report on any damage and any ongoing issues that may be out in the community, mainly featuring on health and safety issues. But as the organisations got older, times have changed, and we now are facing a different focus as we move in for the next 12 years of the Community Guardians.
Born here, went to school here, so it's about them growing up and being and feeling safe, being proud of where they come from.
No to violence workshops. We've run them in schools, we've run them in clubs, and as a result of that, other organisations have heard about our workshops and come to us and asked us to then go and do the workshops with them. They've been quite successful, and we've got a pretty good reputation with that. That's been really cool.
This wasn't just done in isolation. We actually worked with Porirua based school as well with the village plan, so everything is cohesive with the plan, and we had it reviewed by the agencies that might be alerted in emergencies. So for instance, the Porirua City Council have read the plan, and it's actually on the PCC website. It's a live plan, so we have a section in the back where we update it all the time. We've got a log for the various emergencies that we respond to, and we have a system of telephone trees or contact trees where we update that every 3 months. So it's fairly live, and it's working well. So that's our contribution to Porirua Safer City.
We're still the eyes and ears of the police and the City Council, and we still have an important role to play in that respect. But we're moving more into an ambassadorial role, where hopefully we'll be of value to the city in showing visitors, new residents, tourists around the city. In order to do that, we're having to rebrand so that we become a new face in the community, so that the past is behind us and we're looking forward into the new era. We're hoping to be able to provide information on the city, its environs, to be able to make a visit to Porirua a pleasant experience for both locals and visitors alike.
Part of the NPT group also looks after the local shops here in Cannons Creek. In that time we've had a business association start up. We've reduced the graffiti and the antisocial behaviour in the area. We have a liquor ban in the area that has proven to reduce not only liquor offences, but it's also less rubbish, less youth hanging about the shops.
The New Zealand Rugby League Grassroots Club of the Year Award. We won that in 2011. We were nominated for all the work that we do in the community, and when we were awarded it, Bernie Wood, Pania and Ants went up to Auckland to receive the award at the National Award ceremony, and they made mention and note that it wasn't only for what the Vikings do on the field, it was predominantly for what they do off the field, and that's within our community.
Some of the successes of the program have been that we've been able to break down the barriers in terms of engaging more with youth, and their opportunities to engage with us are a lot more broad as well.
We would have water issues if we were isolated. So a couple of things. One of them was we contributed to some planning around putting emergency water tanks in Porirua City.
It was always about the passion to do what you do, and I think the pats on the back were worth more than money. Having residents come out and bring us cups of coffee because they were appreciative of us cleaning up their fence, taking the graffiti off their fence or off their property, and yeah, it's about having that connection and having that passion with the people around you.
We went to court and fought a really tough battle, and thanks to the support from our local school community and our wider community, we managed to shut down the liquor store. That makes our school a much safer, happier place. It makes our neighbourhood and our community a much cleaner and violent-free neighbourhood, and we're all really pleased with the outcome. It couldn't have been a better outcome.
We also are soon to be starting up and getting involved in a boxing gym up here, a Billy Graham initiative, which will add to the work that we're already doing. As I say, prevention is at the front of what we're trying to do. We're trying to get into homes where there's family violence, reduce the family violence by bringing in agencies that can help with the stresses of life people are going through. It's been very positive. We visit our victims. With every less crime, there's one victim less, and that's what we're trying to achieve here.
Through the fact that we had a good team up here, we were able to collaborate with the council on putting not just one but 2 emergency water tanks in Porirua Bay. So we actually have 50,000 litres of emergency water, which is running from a roof space.
Yeah, we identified young members in our club who were leaving school with no vision or purpose, didn't know where to go, and then they just got lost in the system and would end up in bed each day. And so we got funding and hired a community liaison officer who now mentors, pastors, helps and supports these players that we've identified, picks them up, gets them down into Whitireia, gets them into a course that they want to do. And if it means that he's got to go in there and you know, bang, 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 come on, bro, you got to get up, it's time to go to course, then he does it, you know, and he has that respect where he can do that with these players. And the parents, once again, are just wow that the club would be worried about their son off the field, you know. So, and we thrive on that. We really thrive on that.
But the positive sides of what we've done here in Cannons Creek is, A, we're more accessible, we're out on the streets, we're seen every day by people, and the confidence in us has grown. So not only have we made the area safer, however, the confidence in police has gone up as well here in Cannons Creek.
2 things which have been fantastic is we were able to secure a generator for community use. So we've got that power source, and we also, through Rotary, have managed to secure an AED or defibrillator. So for sudden cardiac arrest, right here in this community, we've got a defibrillator. The other thing which I should mention is we're trying to grow our neighbourhood, our connectedness, neighbours sort of, through Neighbours Day really, the idea of getting together and actually bringing all the neighbours in Porirua Bay together sprung out. And we've put on, as a community, we've put on the Porirua Bay Boxing Day Beach Bash, and we had our second one on Boxing Day in 2013. And we used that just to encourage that sort of community spirit, and it grew so much in that 12 months. So 200 odd people the first year, and then, you know, gosh, 400, 600, I couldn't tell you, but we'll roll on the next one. So we're going to do that again in 2014.